So I just finished a visit to Best Buy this morning because I needed to see the matte screen in person of the Samsung S95F, and I'm so glad I did. Right now it's June 30th, 2025. I just bought the Samsung S90D less than 2 weeks ago because right now is a particularly good time to buy a TV with Amazon Prime Day just 8 days away. This upcoming sale has resulted in competing retailers, especially in Canada, such as Best Buy and Costco, trying to get a head start, a leg up, over the upcoming Amazon Prime Day sale. Now, I love the S90D so much, it is so good that I was willing to pay a premium and get the best of the best. Now, when I got to Best Buy, the S95F was actually turned off, and this actually ended up working out to my advantage. Eventually, an employee came up to me and I asked them to turn it on, and then they actually grabbed the remote and gave it to me. So yes, I had full control of that Samsung S95F you see above right there in Best Buy today. I was able to use the remote and put it in various modes such as movie mode, filmmaker mode, standard, dynamic, eco. I dramatically increased and decreased the brightness and contrast. After this experience today, after my ongoing experience with the glossy S90D, and after watching a ton of videos and reading a bunch of articles, I feel qualified to give an educated and experienced opinion of the matte screen on the Samsung S95F. Remember, there's lots of confusion about this TV due to this matte screen. Many people are buying it and removing the matte coating, which I highly do not recommend. But if you're trying to get an opinion of this matte screen based on reviews and videos online without going to the store, unfortunately you're not going to get very much. No one, in my experience with online research, is doing a deep dive into their own personal thoughts and feelings about this matte screen. Most people online are pretty vague about it, saying generic things like, "You need to decide if it's for you," or "It's best for brightly lit rooms." Well, that's not enough for me. I needed to really dive deep and understand what this matte screen was all about. So that's why I'm making this dedicated video of my thoughts, my experience, focusing on the matte screen of this Samsung S95F. And here it is. The matte screen truly diminishes the full potential of this television. The matte screen really is a filter. It's a sacrifice you make to combat excessive ambient lighting. It's too bad, it's unfortunate. It really hinders the full potential of this television. It's like there's a transparent layer of sandpaper on top. It's like viewing a beautiful beach or a sunset through a pair of tinted sunglasses, except this is permanent and not designed to be removable. The matte screen really is more of a filter. You're filtering its true potential so that you can have reduced glare from whatever the lighting situation is, and that to me is definitely a deal breaker. This is really a niche product. This is for people who have such bad ambient lighting glare because perhaps their living room or bedroom is surrounded by large windows, they have the lights turned on, a bunch of lamps, windows open, they don't want to close their blinds. This is for people in serious high lighting situations. I just don't understand why Samsung would choose to put this on their flagship model. Give people the option. Make it a removable matte screen. Don't make it permanent. Nobody else is making matte screens. LG is not making them, Sony's not making them, and there is a reason for that. Just look at how beautiful that glossy screen looks on the S90F below. That's what you want. So you are making a sacrifice by going with the S95F because you're getting a lower performing television. The colors are not going to pop as much, the black is not going to be as deep. And let me further explain why. You really have to put this TV to its full potential to really reduce the matte screen effect. And who's going to do that? When you have an OLED TV, like a modern OLED TV from maybe 2024, maybe even 2023, they've gotten a lot brighter recently. So the last thing you want is to be running a TV at full brightness. I don't know about you, but for me, it hurts my eyes after a while. Now, when I'm playing a video game on my PS5 Pro or watching a 4K UHD Blu-ray, yeah, I'm going to be maximizing the brightness. But at night, I like to watch TV. Most of the time I'm watching with the lights off, and I can totally see how that rough and dry texture on the screen would be so cringe when viewing at lower brightness. Again, in order to drown out the matte screen, you really have to maximize the brightness and contrast, and that's no good. If there's one takeaway I want you to get out of this video, it's this. Before making a major purchase such as this, always go to the store and check it out in person first. Remember, the design of this TV is a break on tradition. For generations, TVs have always been shiny and glossy. So this TV is a standalone. It's a lone wolf. It's a reinvention of the wheel. So in conclusion, I am definitely not returning my S90D and picking up the S95F in its place. Am I disappointed by that? Yes and no, but mostly no. No, because I'm really happy with the S90D. It's really awesome and I got an amazing deal on it. And I'm saving a ton of money by not upgrading to the S95F. And at the same time, maybe a little bit underwhelmed, not disappointed. It would have just been cool to have the top of the line, best of the best Samsung flagship TV. And so it's just disappointing that they put that matte finish on it. So I'm walking away very happy and very satisfied. I'm going to continue to enjoy my S90D.